Hello everyone, I keep on trekking, and today I present to you a review of Cuir de Russie II. First disclaimer, this original DNA of Cuir de Russie is my favorite DNA from Areej le Dore, and overall my favorite fragrance of all time. So yeah, I won't even try to pretend that this review will be very objective. It will not, but I will try to describe what I smell here. So yeah, besides second best fragrance in the world, this is a floral leather musk fragrance. This might be a little bit a controversial take, but I think this is a little bit of a gourmandish scent. When I smell the opening of this scent, it reminds me of some sort of chocolate brownie laced with brandy or rum. And I understand completely why Adam did this, because when you're working with such harsh materials like birch tar, hard leather, musk, beaver tail oil, you need something to balance out all the animalics. And in my opinion, he did an excellent job by using sweet florals. To those of you who are new to this Areej le Dore brand, you hear name Cuir de Russie, first thing that comes to your mind is of course Chanel Cuir de Russie. And you ask yourself, are these fragrances similar? Well, compared to my batches of Chanel Cuir de Russie that I had, and they were early 2000s, these two fragrances are not similar at all. And to be honest, when I got my first bottle of Cuir de Russie, I sold my Chanel because it became kind of pointless in my collection, because every time I wanted to wear a Cuir de Russie, I was just wearing this. This is my actually second bottle of Cuir de Russie. I had finished my first one maybe less than 2 years ago, and you can see this one is also almost empty. So yeah, I love this scent. And probably second most important question you click this review for, are these two scents similar? And I'm very happy to announce that they are extremely similar. Because I have used so much of the original, I can sense some differences of course, but to be fair, I am nitpicking here. First and main difference I sense is in the texture of the smell. The original is more harsh, more rugged. When you smell the opening, when it enters your nose to the brain, it feels like animal fur, maybe like this box, I would say. And the new one, it's a little bit softer, a little bit smoother, maybe closer to something like this. And one would say that only means that this one is better blended. And I won't argue with you here. Adam has been creating fragrances for years now. It would be no surprise he improved as a perfumer, and now his blend quality is better, therefore the scent is smoother and softer. And sure, I'm not arguing here, but the ruggedness of the original give this scent a character that I love very much. So yeah, that's the first difference. Second one, I sense a little bit differences in the sweetness. When you're smelling this is good. When you smell the original, it kind of feels like the sweetness just happened. You know, he had these flowers were this kind of sweet, and that's how we got this exact sweetness. When you're smelling sweetness in this one, it feels a little bit artificial. What I mean by that, I don't mean he used synthetics to achieve that, no. What I mean, he was smelling this one and trying to tone this one up to the exact levels as this was. And in my opinion, that made the sweetness a little bit more defined. He missed a mark by a tiny amount, or maybe just because of time these had to sit, I don't know. But I can feel that difference of balance here. On the other hand, it's pretty much explainable, because this being a little bit more harsh, this being a little bit more soft, less sweetness was needed to balance this one out. And in many people's eyes, more soft and smooth fragrance is even better than the original. So if someone would say this one is better than this, I won't argue. To me, it's not, but I would say they are like 95 to 98% similar. So I applaud this achievement, and as a die-hard Cuir de Russie lover, I enjoy both of them, and I think if there's one backup worthy bottle in this collection for me personally, it would be this one. So yeah, who do I recommend this fragrance for? First of all, if you like the original, buy it. Second of all, again, this is subjective, but if I would have to recommend one bottle of this whole collection to blind buy for someone who's trying to get into this Areej le Dore house, I would suggest this one, because it is the most perfumey out of all these creations. Even if you're not used to this artisanal realm yet, your nose will recognize some facets you have smelled somewhere else, like violet leaf, like leather, the sweetness, the gourmandish facets. Most of us who started with regular niche, we started with sweet scents. I'm not saying this feels overwhelmingly sweet, no, the sweetness is very natural, but I think for someone who is coming from outside, this would be more understandable than some of the other fragrances here. So yeah, most of all, I would recommend this to people who are new to Areej le Dore. Second, I would recommend to people who loved the original. Third, I would recommend to people who just love leather scents. Oh, and I almost forgot, the third differences between two fragrances, and our beloved YouTuber Ramsey will love this. It is finally with cured birch tar, and it's skin safe. And well, to be honest, I've been spraying the original on my skin all this time. Yeah, sue me. I'm still here, I'm healthy, but please do as I say and not what I do. Adam even have this paper in the original packaging that this original fragrance is not for skin, it's only for cloth. So please follow the guidelines of the perfumer, don't be like me. I just love the DNA so much, I took my risks. Everything is fine for me, doesn't mean it will be fine for you. So yeah, this new version is now skin safe. It is very similar. I think when I finish this bottle, there's a small chance I won't be looking for another one and I will just be using this. They are that close. So yeah, I think I said everything I wanted to say, so thank you for your attention. Please have a good evening.